morning. This is a Get Up and Go breakfast show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning. Hey, you look very nice today.
Thanks.
Just want you
Brent.
to know.
Thank you.
I see you got your hair trimmed.
Yeah, I got a trim. I didn't get white walls, but I got a trim. And
I'm telling you what, going into the summertime, when we get to warmer temperatures, and they're coming,
yeah,
all right, I think you should buzz it.
Oh, no.
Now I'm not saying buzz all the way, but like I do and a lot of people do, you kind of get it shorter on the sides and in the back. You'll be surprised. In the summertime, you'll love it. I'm serious.
Well, I'll be cooler for sure because I'll be living out on the porch. Because unlike your wife, Shelley, who likes it short,
yes,
my wife does not like it short, and I like to make my wife happy. So
well, good. Well, I must say it trimmed up nice. Honestly, you look very nice. By the way, folks, I can tell you, Dave Burney has his white shirt on, the black jeans, the matching shoes. Are those the magic socks yet?
Oh,
Are you
sure.
still wearing the magic socks? So is this
Thursday?
Okay, so the fourth day you've had those on.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah. So you're looking sharp, dude.
Thank you.
Just want you to know.
Well, you're looking sharp, ready to go cover some track today at Aurora, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
B5?
B5. Yeah, Broken Bow competing there. So that's where our focus will be, following the Broken Bow track and field athletes. And then because I haven't been able to find a way to clone myself yet, we just want to give a shout-out to Arcadia Loop City, South Loop. Burwell is also, they're among the teams competing in the C5 district meet in Ord today. Oh. So congratulations to them for the success they've had this year, and best of luck as they try to qualify for state as well today.
You know, a guy might be able to pull off covering all of those, but we have one more day of senior salutes as well. So
yeah, we have a few things going on here.
If you had two track meets going on, or three, and we had people able to cover those, we'd have trouble getting everything else in. And honestly, our clients out there, our business partners, they get asked a lot to
they do
sponsor lots of things.
We appreciate them.
Kind of want to control
for the many
ourselves.
times they say yes.
Yes,
we thank you very much. But we'll follow those results from afar and get them posted when they become official and report on them for you, certainly by tomorrow morning at least.
All right.
On the sports report.
You know, there's times where you look back at a moment, even yesterday, and wished maybe you would have done things differently. And I just feel I need to get this off my chest, and it would include you in this conversation. You may not feel the same way, so get ready to hop on your island. But I don't think you will. Tanya was in yesterday from the Fox Theater.
Yes, yeah, sure. I had a nice visit.
She's one of the nicest young ladies you're ever going to meet. And we were talking about the movies, which we're supposed to do, and we talked about this, that, and the other. And then I was thinking at the end of the show, poor Tanya was sitting over there, and we were talking about when we were in plays. And
yeah, we kind of,
poor Tanya.
Yeah, I don't know how all of a sudden it got back to Brent and Dave's high school days. But yeah, the conversation kind of went that direction for some reason.
You know, I didn't even like school that much.
Well, I think one of the reasons it did was because you, the theater, way back in the day, hosted a lot of, plays for the school.
That was a highlight.
Yeah, or the community playhouse, whatever it would be. So I think that's kind of how we
I got to tell
got directed.
Being the last guy on the end of a bench at basketball is not that much fun.
Trust me,
we
I
both know that.
Yeah.
So the music and the arts were more important to some than others. If you have talents in athletics, certainly that's grand memories. But poor Tanya, all that aside, we tend to go back and reminisce. And Tanya's sitting over there, and all she got in as well, I played in the orchestra. Tanya, we apologize.
Yeah.
That was a little self-centered there. and you look back, you go, well, what did she care if we were in a play or not?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So all of that said, we encourage you to go to the Fox Theater and take in the movies.
Yes, take in the arts.
Yeah, they got some good ones coming up.
Oh, yeah, some good
That
shows.
Angelina Jolie new movie, I think, starts on Friday.
Yeah.
The previews, man, that looks good.
Well,
the previews.
I got to tell you, Oliver was over last night and yesterday after school, and we watched Salt again.
Did you?
Because he likes that movie because he hasn't seen all of it. You know, he's got in at different times to watch it. So we watched the whole thing again. If it's anything like that show, go to the Fox and check out the new one.
There you go.
And our apologies again, Tanya. I know that you were patient, but you shouldn't have had to go through that.
Yeah, to all of our guests, don't be afraid to just look at us and say, could you shut up for a minute and let us get back to what I came in here for?
Come to think about it, apologies to Dave Zuha and Liz Babcock as well.
Mike Evans. The list goes on and on.
In fact, all of our guests recently. Well, we apologize. You come here to...
Andrew Ambrose.
Yeah.
Be another one.
Well, Andrew just holds his head like he's going to cry sometimes.
Yeah, Andrew has finally gotten to know us well enough. He just kind of shakes his head now.
Yeah.
So
it's quite plain to see what he's thinking. So let's go back in time here for a moment.
Oh, good. Let's reminisce.
And Tanya would like this.
Okay.
All right. It's Top Gun Day today.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
35 years since Tom Cruise's blockbuster premiered in theaters May 13th, 1986. The Maverick, Iceman and Goose were all involved, and they were buzzing your neighbor's car back 35 years ago. Now, the U.S. Navy, I don't know if you remember this or not, or maybe saw it, the U.S. Navy set up recruiting booths in the big theaters showing Top Gun that year, and they had the highest application rate ever. And the Navy also has a real Top Gun school, of course, and they impose a $5 fine on any staff member who quotes the movie.
Oh, man, that would be hard.
Yeah.
To not say, I feel the need for speed.
Yep. National Apple Pie Day today. Now, the interesting part about this is, you say American as apple pie, right? I didn't know this, but apple pie was actually invented in England in 1381.
Wow.
Apple pie's been around a while.
Yeah.
But saying it's 100% American, seems justified as, apple pie. It's also World Cocktail Day today. But I've noticed on these notes that CBS sends out for us, they tend to have quite a few days centered around cocktails and beers. So I wouldn't take that one too seriously. Go ahead and have one if you like. If you're interested, the top cocktails in the U.S. are the margarita is number one, followed by the martini and the old fashioned. And everyone likes a mimosa once in a while. Those are all your top cocktails.
I'll take your word for it.
I know you wouldn't know, but they sound a little fancy to me.
Yeah. Are you going to play, it's Top Gun Day, man. You going to play Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone? How about the theme? Do, 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 do.
Well, if you
it goes something like that.
You keep singing, I will have to play it.
All right.
So we were going to play the game, and then we'll have Dave Davis, Farmers National, on. What time are you leaving?
I'm going to try to get out of here by 8:30.
Okay.
So I'll be leaving you early.
Okay. Now we have Clang Financial on our schedule today, and we'll try. I guess you'll probably be leaving. It depends on what time they come in. But we'll try to concentrate on the subject matter that they would like to talk about, that they pay for to visit about.
Sure.
And then also, we'll be visiting with Chad Dolan with the Dawson County Raceway today. Chad's excited about Sunday's races. They got some vintage cars coming in. 19, I think he said in the 35 to 40 range of the original stock
Now, is this
cars.
something new that they're doing, or have they done this before?
I think he said they did it once before, but it's been a while.
Okay.
if I remember correctly. But I have to tell you, sometimes I dream things. Boy, I got up this morning and Joan says, "How are you doing, Dave?" I said, "Well, I don't know. You sure weren't very nice in my dream last night." Subway sandwich will be featured today, either with Ellen or Matt.
Good.
So we'll have that. And a few other things we want to talk about. Before we move to the game, we're going to talk about music just for a moment, Brent. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced that Tina Turner, Jay-Z, Carole King, the Foo Fighters, the Go-Go's, Todd Rundgren, and a few others they don't have listed here are now will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And
I'm sorry, Tina Turner is not already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The ceremony will be held Saturday, October 30th, but it will air later on HBO and HBO's Max. On the country side of music news today, the CMT Awards will be hosted, they've announced this, by Kane Brown.
Oh.
And Kelsey Ballerini.
Oh.
Did I say her name right?
I think you did.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good,
well done.
I really wouldn't know.
Yeah.
This is the second year that they chose Kane, but this is Kelsey's first year. And now that I've announced that, you folks can rest easy because I know you needed to know that.
You want to go to the game?
Yeah, please.
Is it time?
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Okay. Dave.
Yes.
It's Hamburger Month.
Oh, good.
So here's your question for today. Of course, McDonald's is known for their hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
So here's your question. The first McDonald's hamburger stand was opened where? Was it in Reno, Nevada, San Bernardino, California, New York City, or Dallas, Texas? The first McDonald's hamburger stand was opened where? Reno, Nevada, San Bernardino, California, New York City, or Dallas, Texas? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Visit The Secret Garden all throughout May. They're open every day. Make sure when you're browsing their great selection of plants that you remember to enter their gift certificate drawing, featuring $100, $75, $50, and $25 prizes. 1 Corinthians 3, verse 7. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who makes things grow. The Secret Garden, open every day in May, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. BD invites you to their walk-in interviews on the first and third Wednesdays of the month from 3 to 5. Just use the main visitor entrance. You can always apply online too at bd.com/careers. Remember the first and third Wednesdays of the month from 3 to 5. Walk-in interviews at BD in Broken Bow.
Need gear for the softball and baseball diamond? Geared for Sports in Broken Bow has all kinds of equipment and shoes for the season. What Scott doesn't have in store, he can try to find for you. Geared for Sports has competitive pricing, so there's no need to go out of town or search the web. Find it right on the square in Broken Bow. There's a reason it's called Geared for Sports. They're prepared to gear you up for whatever sport you play. Visit them soon in Broken Bow. Geared for Sports.
Correct, Jacks. 7:46, and we have a caller on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Harold.
Hi, Harold. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. All right, here's your question.
All right, where was the first McDonald's hamburger stand opened? Was it in Reno, Nevada, San Bernardino, California, New York City, or Dallas?
I'm going to go for Reno, Nevada.
Ooh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see, Harold.
Oh, Dave might give you a hint.
Think about the ocean and the beach and people swimming and warm weather.
Out west, not Nevada. Again, your choices. Listen closely. San Bernardino, California, which is out west.
Did you say California?
Yes.
Okay.
New York City, which isn't out west, and Dallas, Texas, which is more south. So what do you think the answer is?
The top one.
Yes, okay. Yes, you got it. San Bernardino, California is the answer. And we have for you, since it's a beef month.
Yes,
in
it
May,
is.
So we've got for you a free crispy beef taco from Taco John's. here in Broken Bow is the prize today. So come on out and see us when you can.
Okay.
Thanks, Harold.
By the way, David J. Bernie,
Yes.
Brent is not short.
Yes, thank you.
To me, he's tall. You are short.
I love it.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Harold. Whoa, he really let me have it, didn't
I was going
he?
to say, thank you, Harold. Somebody finally put you in your place.
Harold.
I love that.
Well, I don't know what to say, Harold. You've
Don't you love it when our listeners have fun with us?
Oh,
though?
yes.
That's great. Thanks,
yes,
Harold.
You bet. You bet. All right, coming up, one of our good friends, radio friends, and personal friends, and Christy's younger sister. All in one package coming up. Farmers National, Dave Davis. But first, we got a little music for you from the Searchers.
Reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. We do have a couple auctions coming up with Dave Davis Auction Service, and I will have more information on that later, but we have a couple scheduled, so I will have more information maybe next week. Going over to Farmers National side, we have a new listing at 926 North 14th Avenue. It is so cute. This home has had lots of upgrades. Cute kitchen, has built-in microwave and range with double ovens. All kitchen appliances are staying. Hardwood floor and kitchen and dining room. 2 bedrooms and a full bathroom located on the main floor. Lower level has utility room, non-conforming bedroom, and a family room. All new vinyl windows, new plumbing, new electrical, lots of new insulation, new LP smart siding, and new fascia. The shingles were new in 2019, has a very nice utility shed in the back that is heated, has electricity, cable hookup, and lots of shelving. At 70, and that one's at 926 North 14th Avenue. The next one's at 704 Cherokee Circle. It's a 2014 ranch-style home. Open concept floor makes entertaining a breeze. Cute kitchen has white cabinets, glass tile backsplash, and a pantry. The range and refrigerator are staying. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath. All bedrooms have large closets. Laundry located right off of the kitchen with extra cabinets. Everything is on one level. Attached garage is finished with shelving on the side and extra space in front for storage. This home exterior is low maintenance with vinyl siding. All electric home with a heat pump. Underground sprinklers with a patio area in the back. It's located on a quiet cul-de-sac neighborhood at 704 Cherokee Circle. At 539 North 6th Avenue. This home is a very nice home with an open floor plan. Large kitchen, has a breakfast bar, lots of cabinets and counter space. Great room, has patio doors leading out to the deck. Main floor laundry. This home has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the main floor. Master bedroom has a master bath. Walkout basement with family room, 3rd bathroom, 4th bedroom that is non-conforming, and great storage. Central heat and air units were new in 18 and 20. Cement board siding. Shingles were new in either 17 or 18. It does sit on a corner lot at 539 North 6th Avenue. At 605 North G Street. This one is close to school, large open living concept. Kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space and a breakfast bar open to the formal dining area. Formal dining space has patio doors leading out to the back. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms all on the main floor. Master bedroom has a master bathroom with double sinks. Main floor laundry coming in from the garage. Lower level has 3rd bathroom with a whirlpool tub and a separate shower. 4th bedroom, craft room, and a family room with a fun bar area separating with double-sided fireplace. Has an attached double garage, and then there's an extra concrete pad to park a camper or an extra vehicle. That's at 605 North G Street. At 245 North 9th Avenue, this home is close to the school also. Nice remodeled kitchen with breakfast bar, formal dining area, and informal dining space. Large master bedroom. Bathroom addition was added in 2015. Master bedroom has walk-in closet with neat barn door. Upstairs has 3 more bedrooms and the 2nd bathroom. Lower level has a family room, office space, 3rd bathroom, and lots of storage. Large attached double garage was also added in 2015. Cute open front porch, composite deck on the south side of the home. A lot of the windows have been replaced. Some are triple pane that have a warranty that will transfer to the new owner. That's at 245 North 9th Avenue. At 512 North 12th Avenue, this one has lots of charms. Wraparound front porch. This home has an open staircase and beautiful woodwork throughout. Lots of original hardwood floors. Formal dining room has patio doors to the sun porch. Cute kitchen has an island, bay window, lots of cabinets, and a pantry. Main floor also has a full bathroom, library, den, laundry room, and a back porch. Upstairs has a 2nd bathroom and 3 bedrooms. Attached double garage and a fenced-in side yard at 512 North 12th Avenue. At 502 South 8th Street, this one has an open front porch. It's 2 bedroom and 1 bath. Formal dining and living room, main floor laundry, partial basement with storage, off-street parking in the back. That's at 502 South East Street. At 1146 South F Street, this one is also 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. It's a corner lot, partial basement with storage and nice shade trees. That's at 1146 South F Street. At 535 South 10th Avenue, we have the former Farm Credit Services building. It's a very nice commercial building. This building was built in 1955. It is in excellent shape. The main part was remodeled in 2009. This building is set up for 2 separate businesses, with each having their own entrance and a shared parking lot. There's 8342 square feet with a partial basement. That's at 535 South 10th Avenue. If you're looking for a condo, we have a corner unit at Cali Court, open dining and living area, sliding patio doors leading to the patio area. Kitchen has built-in microwave, granite countertops, and oak cabinets, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has master bathroom with double sinks, 3 skylights, great storage. Everything is on 1 level, attached garage, commons area for entertaining friends and family. No more lawn care or snow removal here. Come and check it out, and that's at Cali Court. In Callaway, we have a very well-kept home at 203 West Monroe Street. Very nice kitchen with lots of cabinets and counter space. The appliances are staying with the home. Large living room has windows across the front, 2 bedrooms and a full bathroom on the main floor. Main floor laundry coming in from the attached garage. The washer and dryer are also staying with the home. Lower level has family room, a non-conforming 3rd bedroom, 2nd bathroom, and lots of storage that has other possibilities. A beauty shop is located to the back of the garage that is heated and cooled with its own unit. It also has a half bathroom. This room could easily be changed into a home office. The metal roof was new in 18. Sits on a large lot with the underground sprinklers. This ranch-style home was built in 1979 and has been very well cared for. That's at 203 West Monroe Street in Callaway. By Berwyn at 79360 Drive 448, we have an acreage is 1.99 acres. It's a 1992 modular home, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath, formal dining area, large kitchen with breakfast bar, main floor laundry, lots of fresh paint. all-new waterproof flooring. It's country living within 10 miles from Broken Bow at 79360 Drive 448. And that's in acreage. It's 1.99 acres. And then at Sargent at 308 North 2nd Street, this home is priced to sell. It has an eat-in kitchen, has 2 bedrooms. Bedrooms have hardwood floors, full bathroom. It has a storage basement. That's at 308 North 2nd Street in Sargent. I think that sums it up for this week, but if you are thinking of selling your home, it's a great time of the year to be listing it. So please give me a call if you're interested. Thank you for listening and have a great week.
Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. We have just enough time to talk about whatever Brent would like to talk about this morning because he is a 5'7", and I'm sorry, Harold. I've been put in my place.
That's right. We measured live on the breakfast show.
Yeah.
And I'm going with that 5'7". I don't think I am, but that's the way I measured out.
And that's the measurement.
Yeah. Hey, want to remind you that today, Market on the Square is back.
All right.
In downtown Broken Bow. Starts today from 10 to 3. There will be food, other finds around the square. So check it out. Market on the Square back in Broken Bow downtown today. And this evening, come enjoy the tumbling by Joel Rand Dance Academy at 6:30. Their team will be showcasing their tumbling and trampoline performances, which are pretty amazing. I mean, you'll enjoy this. So we encourage you to come on out. Joel Rand Dance Academy performing at 6:30 tonight on the north side of the square. So come on out. Enjoy Market on the Square. It's back, and it starts today in downtown Broken Bow.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Colonial Pipeline is pumping gas again, but it's not enough to meet the huge demand in the South. Dutch Oil's Matt Bogue.
There is fuel available. It's just when everybody's buying it at the same time, due to hysteria, then it creates gaps in the supply chain, and that's just what we're seeing here.
Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm tweeted the Colonial restart went well overnight. A day after the CDC gave its approval, Dr. Anthony Fauci is urging parents to sign their 12 and 15-year-olds up for COVID shots. He tells CBS This Morning,
the safety profile is really quite firm and sound.
Republicans in Washington meet today to talk about replacing Liz Cheney as the GOP's number 3 in the House. CBS's Major Garrett spoke to Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan.
The undisputed leader of the Republican Party is
President Trump.
For how long?
I think he's going to run again, and I'm all for that.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. A new fence at the Bridgeport State Recreation Area was vandalized sometime this weekend, according to the Morrill County Sheriff's Office. The fence was one of the recent improvements made to the area in an effort to turn the nearby state lake into a designated swimming spot for the public and children. Law enforcement is now searching for whomever was responsible for the damage. The Morrill County Sheriff's Office urges the public to reach out with any information they may have. The Garth Brooks Stadium Tour is coming to Lincoln. The concert will be Saturday, August 14th at 7 p.m. at Memorial Stadium. This will be the first concert at Memorial Stadium in 12 years, dating back to a Larry the Cable Guy show on July 4th, 2009. The last musical performance at Memorial Stadium was Farm Aid III in 1987. Tickets will go on sale Friday, May 21st at 10 a.m. The all-inclusive ticket will cost $94.95 each. The concert will have in-the-round seating with an 8-ticket limit per purchase. There are only 3 ways to purchase tickets for the August 14th show: at Ticketmaster, on the Garth Brooks line at Ticketmaster, and through the Ticketmaster app on your phone. Fans should be aware there will be no ticket sales at the venue box office or Ticketmaster outlets on Friday, May 21st. The Garth Brooks Stadium Tour began in March of 2019 and has broken attendance records at every stop on the tour and will have a major economic impact on Lincoln and the surrounding area. The University of Nebraska said it continues to work with the Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department and will follow all local COVID protocols. Unofficial election results are in from Wayne County, and appears Winside Public Schools will be receiving new funding. The residents of Winside voted on Tuesday whether or not to approve a $14.67 million school bond to renovate and repair the school's facilities. Preliminary results showed 341 people voting for the school bond and 120 people voting against. The vote is the culmination of a nearly decade-long task force established to determine the future of the school and what it needed to grow and improve. The school district's stated plan is to add a dedicated ag facility for an ag-focused community, create more classrooms, and consolidate facilities under a single roof. The school also hopes to improve and update aging plumbing, electrical systems, security, and handicap accessibility.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from the NFL, where the schedules for the upcoming season were released on Wednesday. The defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers will host the Dallas Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott to open up the season on Thursday, September the 9th. The Bucs and quarterback Tom Brady will visit his old team, the New England Patriots, on October 3rd. That's week 4 of the season. In the NBA, the Nets knock off the Spurs 128-116. Brooklyn welcome back star James Harden from the injured list. He had 18 points and 11 assists in 26 minutes, while fellow star Kyrie Irving didn't play in this one after taking an elbow to the face on Tuesday. Lakers without injured stars LeBron James and Anthony Davis still beat the Rockets 124-122. Hawks clinch a playoff spot, beating the Wizards 120-116. Cavaliers down the Celtics 102-94. Boston's loss officially clinches a playoff spot for the idle New York Knicks. Trailblazers beat the Jazz 105-98. Utah has dropped 2 in a row. They're still a league best 50-20. And the Mavericks beat the Pelicans 125-107. New Orleans is officially eliminated from the postseason.
Here's your Weatherology Forecast. For today, we'll see a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Can't rule out a slight chance for some showers and storms with highs into the upper 60s. Showers and storms, then more likely for tonight, will drop to a low of 45. For Friday, lingering slight chance for a morning shower there with highs reaching 73. And then more scattered shower and storm activity into the day on Saturday, highs right around 70. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Thank you, Michael. 47 degrees outside now, all cloudy. Winds out of the south, 5 to 10, sometimes up to 15. It's actually back down a little bit. It's more straight south now than southeast as it was earlier. Barometric pressure's at 30.27. That's up 1 point now. Humidity at 74%. High temperature yesterday, 65. Overnight low of 44. Sunset at 8:48 today. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:21. And we have recorded 1,200 precipitation so far this month. Coming up next, commentary paid for by Ray Hunt. That is next.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
This commentary is paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio from Senator Marjorie Taylor Greene is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
For 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in opposition of gun control bills. I rise today in support of our Second Amendment, the greatest freedom that we have as Americans and a right that people all over the world wish that they had. The Second Amendment reads, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." H.R. 8, H.R. 1446, both gun control bills, infringe on the people's right to keep and bear arms. We must stand up and stop the constant flow of gun control bills that constantly come out of this House. The American people have these freedoms for a very good purpose. You see, the right to defend oneself is something that should never require us to be on a list. It should never require us to pay a tax. It should never require us to wait to be able to purchase a firearm to defend ourselves. It should never require rules or shame or condemnation from another American. But right now we're in a time where people are being shamed just for being a gun owner. Our government is constantly pursuing legal gun owners and making them out to be the bad guy. Take, for example, just in Atlanta, Georgia, my home state, just this past weekend at the NBA All-Star Game, there were 13 shootings. These were all illegal shootings. None of those criminals signed up for a background check for their guns. None of those criminals considered that they needed a waiting period before they used their firearm. And none of those criminals cared about any of the laws on the books when they shot people. Criminals don't care about gun laws. Criminals just don't care. They're going to commit their crime. They're going to murder someone, whether they have a legal gun, an illegal gun, a knife, a hammer, or you name it. They're criminals. They break the law. H.R. 8 requires a background check on gun owners. Everyone knows that a background check, you have to sign up all your information to get the background check done, is actually nothing but a national gun registry list. And everyone knows that a registry list leads to gun confiscation later on. This is what gun owners know. This is what gun owners fear of a government that may become too tyrannical, which I'd like to remind you is the whole reason why we have the Second Amendment in the first place, is because our brave men and women who founded our country fought against a tyrannical government that was coming to take away their guns. This is not what we want in America. We never want a war on our land, but we also don't want a government that becomes too controlling and overbearing and takes away the rights of gun owners. You see, gun rights are American rights, and gun rights are women's rights. Yesterday was International Women's Day. It's a wonderful thing to be an American woman. We're the freest women in the world, and for us to be able to have the right to own a firearm and protect ourselves when someone is trying to hurt us is a great right. There's a woman named Carol Bone who was stabbed to death outside of her New Jersey home by her ex-boyfriend. Carol Bone knew her best chance at defending herself from a violent ex-boyfriend was a gun, not a piece of paper, not a 911 call. She knew her ex-boyfriend was violent and he wanted to kill her, so she went to go buy a gun. But you know what? It was the background check. It was the rules of the state, the oppressive gun control rules of that state that led to her being stabbed to death because it delayed her ability to buy a gun and defend herself from an ex-boyfriend that was out of his mind. Carol Bone had a restraining order. She was following the law against her boyfriend. So she had a restraining order. She had reported him to the police, but he still came to her house and killed her in the driveway. She was waiting for her approval of her gun permit. Literally what we were talking about with H.R. 8, background checks. H.R. 1446, 20-day waiting period. She was following the law, and she still got stabbed to death and murdered by her ex-boyfriend. You see, she had gone to the Township Police Department 2 days before her death to check on the status of her languishing application. And another indication of her fear of her out-of-his-mind ex-boyfriend, she had installed surveillance cameras around her home. Guess what? Those cameras
Gentlewoman's time has expired.
Those cameras recorded
The gentlewoman's
her death.
time has expired. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from New York, Mr. Espiat.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
We're happy to announce that we have an awesome new product for you at Bo Bootery. Steel Blue safety boots for men and women. They're built for comfort and made for work. Ladies, your styles are designed just for you with a shorter ankle and smaller instep. That means comfort. Steel Blue's comfort technology is unlike any other out there. Come and feel firsthand at Bo Bootery on the Square in Broken Bow, your home-owned shoe store.
Thank you, Jodine. It's 13. Make that 14 past the hour of 8 o'clock yet to come. We're going to visit with Chad Dolan with the Dawson County Raceway. Also visit with Subway this morning. And we're also going to feature Megan Swoboda, who is the director of the Broken Bow Library. And she is going to be visiting with us about a very special book event that we're going to be telling you about that's coming up on the 17th. So those are all things that are on the way. But right now, we have the head of the James gang here, James Klang with Klang Financial. How you doing, James?
Good morning. It's great to be here. And I walked in, and I was just informed that I'm the co-host for this morning, for this segment.
You are.
That is awesome.
So
I've always wanted to be a co-host.
Okay, we'll work together. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So, and I'm prepared here. In fact, this morning I have some questions that I was wanting to bounce off you.
The audience or for yours truly?
For you, Dave.
Oh.
Well, it's for you and Brent, but
okay.
But just for you this morning. Yeah, if the audience, they can play along.
Sure they can. They can answer at home or at work.
Yep, exactly. So, just various easy. These are easy questions. They're yes or no questions. It's not hard, so don't sweat it, Dave.
Is it going to be like, did you wash your ears this morning or anything like that? Is it going to get personal?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing like that. You're safe there. But they're easy questions, but they're hard at the same time.
They seem easy, probably. Yeah. Okay.
So you ready to play the game?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay. First question, brought to you by Klang Financial.
Mm-hmm.
I had to throw that in.
Oh, that's good. Good. Get that tag in there.
I'm a terrible co-host so far. Okay. So is a hammer good or bad? That's the question. Is a hammer
good or bad?
Good or bad.
Now, do I need to answer these in short form? Just does it help if I just say?
Oh, let's talk it out.
Okay.
I mean, let's flesh this thing out.
Okay. Well, I would think, James, that in most cases, a hammer is a tool, and if it's used to build things and to maybe knock something loose so you can fix something, it's a good thing. If a hammer is used if you're angry or something, and you use it to destroy something, then it's a bad thing.
Depending on which end you're on.
Yeah, it would depend on what you're doing with the hammer, right?
That's a great answer, Dave.
So
you're on the ball this morning.
Well, thanks. So how does that fit in with financial planning then? Or should I'm now there I go. I'm asking the questions. I apologize.
Co-host here. What do I have some say in this?
Well, Brent would probably tell you no.
No? Oh my God.
But no, jump right in.
No, that's a good question. So that leads me. That's a good answer too, Dave. That a hammer, it depends, right?
Yeah.
It's neither good or bad. It's good in certain circumstances and it's bad in others.
It's a tool.
Perhaps, yeah. If you're wanting to paint the house or whatever.
Yeah.
It don't work so well.
Does not work.
Right?
Unless you're using it to open the can of paint.
Well, I'm getting to the financial stuff here.
Okay.
Here's a good one. Are annuities good or bad?
Well, having had a discussion with you about annuities, the word that comes to my mind is complicated.
Complicated, okay.
Yeah, because they can be good if you use them correctly, but if you misunderstand them or don't understand what you're getting into or get the proper annuity, in the end you might get a bad surprise.
True. So annuities can be good and they can be bad.
Like a hammer.
Well, I would challenge you in that, like a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's neither good or bad. It depends on what you need it for, right?
Right.
So, okay. So there are some, like if you're 25 years old and you want to invest some money and you want it 5 years later and you want the most growth out of it as you can to take it out and buy a new home with it, annuity probably wouldn't be the best thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So annuities aren't good or bad. They're a tool. Kind of like a hammer.
Exactly. I'm getting it.
Oh, that was an analogy.
You're a great co-host.
Oh my gosh. We're
on fire.
I got my coffee, so
let me have a drink of that too.
I got my coffee, so we're on the ball. You know, I was going to go over some of the market or economic outlook today too.
Okay, good.
In between these questions. So we got 2 questions down. I got 3 to go.
Oh.
Or 4, kind of. The other questions are about Medicare Advantage plans. Are those good or bad? Is being in the market good or bad? And are taxes good or bad? So those are teasers for upcoming questions there.
All right.
If you want to stick with this. I don't know. Maybe I'm a horrible co-host, and
No.
people are dropping off like flies right now, probably, Dave.
You know, we mentioned it
Sorry.
before. No, we mentioned it before. When you announce that you're going to be talking about financial planning and or insurance and those sorts of things, people automatically go, I'm probably going to glaze over. But when you start talking about it in terms of tools, management of your life, and every person out there has challenges financially and otherwise, it becomes a lot more personal. I personally enjoy talking about these sort of things because it's about how do you want to manage your life through the different stages you're in with a goal for maybe being set up okay at the end, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing boring about that.
You know, they're all tools, and what is going to be the best tool to help you along the way to accomplish your goals? And we just had a client or an attorney call the office the other day and ask about, unfortunately, a client that had passed away, and they asked, did they have beneficiary designations on this annuity? And I said, yes, they did. And she said, oh, good. That's something that we don't have to probate then. And that's one of the great reasons to have annuities is because they're non-probatable, which means an attorney doesn't have to verify it. It's a legal contract already between the company and the annuitant. And so you name direct beneficiaries, and if something bad happens to you, it goes directly to those beneficiaries, escaping all probate. So that's a great tool to have in your pocket, in your tool bag, in that situation. So
it's all set up. Basically, you've got it preset for when you need to pull the trigger on it, right?
Yes, and the other thing with annuities is that if you do want to have an income stream from it, you flip the switch and you get a monthly income from it. And that's one of the back end benefits of an annuity, along with it not being probated. So, but an annuity is also an investment vehicle. It's not just an income stream. You can invest in it. And the nice thing about annuities is that you can have a wide variety of investments in there from various fund families, all in one package with one low fee. And that's a big difference between purchasing a bunch of mutual funds and then purchasing annuity. You got one thing compared to a dozen different things type of thing.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. I think. But I think as a co-host with you, I need to do that. That's what it's all about, is the banter and so forth.
This is real life.
Yes. What's the downside of annuity? I mean, I know that if you don't, it's a tool, so if you don't use it correctly, but I use the word complicated, but what's the downside of an annuity?
Yeah, some of them can be complicated, like indexed annuities, which we are well versed in. Some of them can be complicated, but it takes a good agent to uncomplicate it, unpack it, and explain that. So our goal is that our clients walk out of the office informed, and if they do forget something or don't understand something, the door is always open, the phones are always open for them to call, and we're glad. That's one of the things we love to do, is helping our clients. But the downside is annuities have surrender charges, which means they give you a lot of these benefits for putting your money in this annuity. You get a lot of benefits with it. And in return, the company asks that you stick with them for 3, 5, 7, 10 years, whatever. And so that's, a lot of people see that as a downside. But the company has a lot of benefits they offer in those annuities. They want some type of a give and take with it. So they ask, if you stay with us for 7 years, then there's no charges after that. If you don't, there's surrender charges. And so those you need to be informed of and understand. So like I said, if there's a 10-year surrender charge, but you need it in 5 years, an annuity is a bad thing for you. But if you don't need it, or if you just need a little bit every year, annuities can be a great option for you.
All right. That's how you take that particular tool and use it in the proper way.
Great to have in your tool bag.
With you guys as assistants.
Yes.
All right.
I love doing that. So next question I had on my list. Are Medicare Advantage plans good or bad?
And I'm going to answer this completely honestly, co-host.
Yeah?
I do not have a clue. I don't understand it enough to know.
You don't know about Medicare Advantage plans, Dave?
No, I don't. And
okay, well,
can you tell me about them?
Oh boy, I wish Steph was here. She would. Do we have a whole hour? She knows a lot about Medicare Advantage plans. I know very little, but if you come to Kling Financial, Steph would be the one to talk to about that, and she would probably say, if I asked her the question, are Medicare Advantage plans good or bad? She would probably say yes.
Both, depending again how you implement them, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
it depends on your situation.
Okay.
I've seen her walk through clients, Medicare Advantage plans and supplement plans, and look at the pros and cons, and then look at their situation. And some Medicare supplement plans work better for that particular person. Some Medicare Advantage plans work better for that particular person. So again, that question is not a yes or no. I'm getting kind of tricky here, aren't I?
You are, but I would say this: if anybody can explain it to you, Stephanie can. In that area, because conversations we've had, that young lady is well informed and stays up to speed on changes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Medicare Advantage plans, they're good, and they can be bad.
Okay.
It just depends on everybody's situation. So, but if you want to know more about them, Steph is the person to talk to. And I bet if you called her right now, and I would challenge someone to call right now, call her office, 872-6810. And I bet she's in the office right now, busy, doing something. Just interrupt her.
Just call and ask.
Yeah.
That would be fun. And I was just thinking about not having Steph here because I do enjoy when you and I make some comments catching her rolling her eyes.
Oh,
she has that eye roll that, oh, geez, they don't know what they're, oh, I wish I could, oh, never mind. I won't straighten it out today. Type of thing.
Well, I'm glad someone else sees that, I see that all the time.
Well,
and it's, it's probably my fault because the comments I make
same here.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't blame her for rolling her eyes.
Yeah.
But I just noticed it, and she won't roll her eyes at your questions because she said before there are no questions that shouldn't be asked. There's no dumb questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said that on the air. Is that recorded? Because I have asked some questions.
Well, now that doesn't include your spouse.
Oh, okay.
Come on. I mean,
I'm exempt.
You're an exception.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, next question,
Okay.
Dave. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
On the edge of your seat?
I am.
Is being in the market good or bad?
Well, it's the same thing. Being in it is a good thing if you're in the right position, or the market's going up and staying up. It is a little nerve-wracking when it's going down.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good answer.
It's a long answer.
Well, the first question you should have asked me back was, what kind of market are you talking about? Because if your fridge is empty, going to the grocery market is a good thing.
Yes.
So you got to be clear on. I threw a trick one.
You
at
did,
you, Dave,
and I blew it.
You got to ask some questions, and that's that's a good point. Actually, brings if you have questions about any of this stuff, ask them. Call us. Come into the office. Anything to do with financial questions or insurance questions. Ask those questions because, like Steph said, there's not a dumb question. We may have dumb answers. Well, I do, but Steph doesn't. She's hits her right out of the ballpark every time. But ask some questions.
Okay.
Don't assume, because me and Steph, we talk about this stuff all the day, every day, all the time, and sometimes we can say things that is in our head, but you as a client have no clue what we're talking about. Stop us and ask questions. We love answering questions. So if your fridge is empty, grocery market is a good place. Now, if you have money and you want to put it in the market, is that good or bad? Well, it depends.
On what would be some of the factors?
Well, risk tolerance. So can you stomach the ups and downs in the market? If you can't, well, maybe the market isn't, maybe you should not put a lot of money in the market.
Right.
If you're younger and you have time on your side, and I tell my clients all the time, it's not timing the market, it's time in the market. So if you have time on your side, 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years, and you want to be in the market, I think that's a great thing. That's where you earn the most money over time. Now, if you don't have time on your side and you're going to retire and need this money in a couple of years, well, maybe the market isn't the place for you, or a smaller portion of your portfolio should be in the market. And the larger portion should be in safer areas.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, that's a question that is, it depends. And it depends on your situation. But the market is a great tool, again, to have in your bag. And because that's the only thing that's beaten inflation over the last 100 years.
Keeps doing it.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think, without getting too sidetracked here, when we say market, we think of, sometimes the first thing you think of is a guy or a gal out there who plays the markets, cherry picking, maybe speculative stocks and so forth.
Day traders.
Yeah, and they might hit one once in a while and make some big bucks, and then you don't hear anything. It's kind of like people who go go to the horse races, let's just put it that way, and they come back and they say, yeah, I won. I had the one horse come in and it paid me $200 to win.
Yeah.
But the question really needs to be asked, how much did you spend that day?
Yeah, right.
Right. How much did you take a shot at?
And a lot of it is a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
And you can do that in the market. And there's really cool mobile apps you can download and invest for free in purchase stocks and bonds and do that. I wouldn't suggest doing that with a large portion of your portfolio. But with a little money, that's fun and it's exciting. You can see it go up and down, and hopefully you hit the right one and it goes up, right?
Well, it's really a lot like horse races or going to the casino. Plan on spending that money and be surprised if you don't, if you're just doing it for entertainment. But what you're talking about when you say market is investing over a period of time in solid companies, proven companies.
Well, and that's something that we help our clients for the retirement planning is proven strategies that have worked over time that will continue to work into the future. Just strategizing for your retirement, doing the things that have worked, and doing your own research on a particular stock is great, just like you would research a horse. You know, what they've done in the past, if they've had any injuries, or who's the jockey, who's the owner, all those types of things. Those are good things to research. You can do the same thing with the stock. And if you do your research, you can be consistent in getting the right ones, getting winners every time. So we do a lot of research in mutual funds because those are the most efficient way typically to have a diversified portfolio and a wide variety and move forward towards retirement. So,
okay, all right. Another question?
Do we have enough time for one more question?
You bet. Yeah.
Okay, are taxes good or bad?
Boy, I have a personal opinion on that. Rather than, maybe my answer from a personal feeling is they are good, because if you're paying taxes, it really means that you're making money. Now, who wants to pay more than their fair share? No one. But I think taxes basically are good. If you mismanage and they take all the money that you made, they're bad. But I think it's kind of an indicator of how successful your ventures have been, whether it be personal or business.
Wow, Dave, that you knocked that one out of the park. That was excellent answer.
Stephanie, are you proud of me?
But wrong.
Oh!
Taxes are bad. Are you kidding me?
No.
Anytime you have to pay taxes, oh man, it hurts. Those are bad. They're, what do they always say? Death and taxes.
Yeah,
Is
I know.
death good?
No, but it's coming. You can't stop it.
Oh my gosh, Dave.
Or we're gonna have a debate here. Let me just come back at you again. I don't want to pay more taxes than I'm obligated to pay, or I want to use all the deductions I can. But if I have to do that, that means I've made some money. That's kind of my theory on it. Now, taxes just can't be bad. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to have a country. Now,
Dave,
folks,
you're making way too much sense here. I don't understand.
I'd like to be able to pick where my tax money goes, but you don't get that choice. That would be nice.
Wow.
Well,
all right.
Let me ask you a little counter question.
Yeah.
If you made X amount of dollars, you're looking at your annual income, and you're getting ready to file your income tax, which, by the way, some of us just paid this week.
Yeah, May 17th.
Yeah. Do you want to go out and buy a big piece of equipment that you can get along without, I should say, just to avoid paying taxes? Then I'm going to have a payment on that big piece of equipment.
Yeah.
So there has to be some common sense there. I don't want to pay the government, so I'm going to go buy this big machine that I'm going to have to make payments on the rest of my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, I understand that one. Yeah. So you have a big payment here just to avoid a little payment that goes to the government.
Yeah. Don't want to pay Uncle Sam.
To the bank.
Or
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that one.
This tax thing's a little complicated, isn't it?
It is. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? income taxation is one of the most complicated. You thought annuities were complicated. No, the tax code is complicated. Oh my gosh. I have one more last question.
Okay.
And then we're done. My days as co-host, this was a trial, okay? This is a trial.
Never
and
again?
I'm probably going to get fired after this as a co-host ever again. But my last question is, as a co-host,
yes,
I hope he's listening. He might be on the road. He should have his radio tuned to the right station.
He might.
If not, it's his own fault.
Yes.
As a co-host, is Brent good or bad? Careful, Dave.
Is this a trick question?
It's.
You're loading me up here. You're getting me in a corner.
Got to be careful on this one. He might be listening.
Well, he might be. He said he's going to record some things. I'm not sure if he's left or not, or if he's on the road. But my answer would be good.
Okay.
He's a good co-host.
Good co-host.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay.
What's your analysis?
Do you want to know the official answer? The official answer is stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Tomorrow's episode of
the teaser.
Brent he's more than good, Dave.
Well,
he's one of the best co-hosts ever. I'm writing the check, Brent. Oh wait, you're writing the check. Yeah, I love Brent. This is a hard job. I've only been doing it 15 minutes?
Yeah.
My gosh, this is hard.
Well, here's the other sidebar on that.
He makes it sound easy.
I know, and some people out there who listen believe that I'm a little hard on Brent, that I pick on him.
Yeah.
And
he takes a while.
I really have to admit that sometimes I do, because I love the reaction I get when I do it.
Yeah.
He gives me this look like, you low life.
That's what the audience can't see unless you're watching on Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure some of his looks are priceless.
It's a little bit like Stephanie's rolling her eyes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those are priceless. Well, it's been awesome to be here today, Dave, and I love talking with you. And my co-host future, you can just, you and Brent talk about it later.
Okay,
And if you want me to come on,
all right,
I might be able to squeeze some time in. But I understand if you don't. But Clang Financial, where you can find me and Steph, 940 South D Street, right across the street south from Nebraska State Bank, downtown. Our phone number is 872-6810, and Etta is standing by right now to take your phone calls.
All right. Hopefully Stephanie's already had one.
Yeah. I hope someone's been bothering her. JamesClang.com. And you can reach us on Facebook at Clang Financial.
All right. Do you have any other help in the office?
Jacob Holcomb is there, yes.
Yeah, so I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, he is plugging away. He is the newest to the New York Life family here in Broken Bow, and with Clang Financial. So he's doing a lot of life insurance. And the nice thing about him being new is that they're feeding him full of information on all the new laws and what Congress is doing with life insurance and all those types of things. So, yeah, come in and visit Jacob as well.
And I know you're a spiritual guy, so this is just an idea, a co-host idea.
Okay.
With Jacob in there. Couldn't you put a little ladder in his
Jacob's
ladder, put it in there? And he could help people climb Jacob's ladder.
Yeah. Oh, we should do that.
It's just an idea.
Okay. Well, we were actually thinking about maybe hiring a guy named John. And then we'd have to find someone named Jingleheimer Smits. And we thought about that, and we just, I don't know, it didn't work well in the end. But at first, it was great.
Okay, all right. James, thanks a lot for coming in. Honestly, this has been a good exercise for, I hope, the people to listen to or watch the show and just think about their situation. We all know that we need to do due diligence in planning our lives. We just have a little bit of a habit of putting it off a little bit once in a while. But I think you guys make it so easy to come in and, as you say, just talk it over. Doesn't mean that you're going to be trying to get them to sign on the dotted line that day. It's a discussion and
there's no pressure.
Work in progress, right?
And we don't bite.
No.
Hard.
No. Well, hard?
We don't bite.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a timeout. We come back. We're going to have Elton John here for you on the radio.
Summer annual forages from Arrow Seed give us more grazing days, more tons per acre, better digestibility and palatability. And with the investment I have in my cattle, I just can't see cutting corners on forage. What goes in the ground ends up in my animals. Better forage starts with better seed. Arrow Seed.
Discover how Arrow Seed can put your forages in step with the rest of your high-performance operation. Visit with your local Arrow Seed dealer or learn more at arrowseed.com. Arrow Seed, first in forage.
Spring cleaning has begun, and Bruning Bank is here to help spruce up more than just that junk drawer you've been avoiding. Refresh your checking account and upgrade to Premier Checking, the account that rewards you with 2% in interest by simply doing everyday banking habits, such as swiping your debit card, logging into online banking, setting up an ACH, and signing up for e-statements. Whether you already have an account with us or not, setup is quick and easy. Come in and see how you can start earning 2% on your money. Learn more at bruningbank.com or give us a call at 308-872-2757. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Barney Health Mart in Broken Bow is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Save right now on 25 count famotidine acid reducer $7.19.
relationships in our residents and staff at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
Having computer problems? Don't take it out on your computer equipment. Call Mark Phillips with Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. He offers computer sales, repair, and on-site service. Is your computer slow or infected with a virus? Mark can clean it up. Whether it's a home system or the networking of an office, Central IT is ready to help. From custom builds to individual IT products, Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. Call Mark at 872-6600 for Central IT.
Cattlemen, spring is here and things are starting to green up. But alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens. Musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
8:51, we have Ellen on the line from Subway in Broken Bow. Ellen, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Well, pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Now, I just have to ask the obvious question. With the track meets going on, have you been serving a lot of food for track meets?
Yes. We have.
A big one here yesterday, and some others, I think, that some towns have come in and used the track. So I think you probably have been busy with that, and also graduations last weekend and a few more coming up this weekend. So are you ready for that?
We will be.
So,
I'm having computer trouble today. Our internet is not working correctly, and I can't seem
no.
to figure that out, but they're working on it, and so hopefully that'll be up soon.
Oh, boy. Don't we live and die by that internet anymore?
I mean, unfortunately, I don't mind it. I'll write everything down and use a calculator, but I can't do credit cards. So
okay, sure.
That's a little bit of an inconvenience
Yeah, right.
for all of us.
Right now, folks, if you drop by in the near future anyway, in the next hour or so, you might make sure you have a little cash with you. Yeah, for breakfast and so forth. That's unfortunate. You keep your fingers crossed when a computer starts getting slow or something like that. You're thinking, oh, maybe it's just a glitch, and then you have to go do what you're doing. So we're with you, but we're glad it's going to be resolved.
Yes,
right.
It will be.
Okay. All right. So track meets, graduations. We had Mother's Day. Now we're getting into the final track meets that are going on, but lots of outside activities. Still some planning going on out there. So the box lunches, I'm sure, are a big hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Box lunches have been very popular. Platters. I do a lot of platters for brandings. It's easy. They can just walk by as they have a second, grab one, and eat it in a couple bites.
Yeah,
so it seems to work out good for those guys.
Good. Well, any activity where you have ongoing things where you maybe don't want to slow down too much is perfect. And of course, a lot of folks like them because they're all boxed up separately, and you don't have to worry about how you eat it and what who
touched what.
Who touched what? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Anytime really. So those are available. I always have to ask you about this because I think they're still pretty hot, and that's that high protein salad that you're...
The protein bowls, yeah, they are very popular.
And those are made of mostly meat?
Yeah, it's a salad with double meat, basically. So, yeah, you'll get more meat than salad.
Okay, all right. What about help? I know that we spent a good deal of our time here lately on the Breakfast Show with job listings. How are you sitting?
Not great.
Okay.
We could always use more help, especially, right now, summers, it gets busy. And so, yeah, I'm still taking applications, hiring, trying to do interviews on the spot if they bring them in at a good time in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So stop by, pick up an application, and visit with Ellen about that. Is it full-time, part-time, or both?
I have both, and I have a couple people that only work 1 day a week, and that's fine. I put them on there 1 day, and
That helps.
I always know that one day is covered.
Yeah, that helps. That helps a lot.
Yeah, it really does.
All right, summer hours. Are you on summer hours already?
No, well, we're still same hours, 8 to 10, Monday through Friday, and 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, Sunday.
All right. We're into May. What's goodbye in the month of May?
You know, we don't have a whole lot of specials. I know they've sent out extra coupon books this month, and so I know a lot of people have been bringing in the coupons like crazy.
Good.
And
oh, she's working on the.
yeah, hopefully I don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right, Ellen. I know this is a tough time. I'm gonna let you go, but I urge people to come in, talk to you about working there. Stop in anytime, 7 days a week. I think if you have big orders of some sort coming up this weekend, and
we do. We are. I should probably mention we are going to be closed on Sunday this week.
You will be closed this Sunday.
This Sunday, but not.
Okay. All right.
Back at it on Monday morning.
Okay. All right. So it's unusual, but much needed Sunday. So we wish you the best. I'm going to let you go, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Take care, Ellen.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Ellen has her hands full this morning making breakfast sandwiches, Subway sandwiches of all kinds, the wraps, the salads, the little pizzas. They're all available there. But right now she's having a little computer problem, and they're getting that fixed up. So if you do stop in this morning to Subway in Broken Bow, have a little cash with you. They can't do credit cards, at least in the short term this morning.
KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Colonial says it's made substantial progress pumping fuel since it restarted operations last night. But people like Matthew Dane are still searching for gas.
I work in D.C., so I commute 90 miles a day, and I can't fill my truck up. Frustration's probably a light term to how I feel right now.
A day after the CDC gave its approval, Dr. Anthony Fauci is urging parents to sign their 12 to 15-year-olds up for COVID vaccines. He tells CBS
they could inadvertently and innocently pass the infection on to someone else who is vulnerable and could get into trouble.
Time to play Vax-A-Million. Ohio Governor Mike DeMine tells CBS he hopes to incentivize people to get shots with a new lottery.
I've been thinking every day, what can we do to increase the number of people who are getting the vaccine? And just decided that this might be something that would kind of persuade some people.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
Starting with some NFL news, the Packers have signed another quarterback, adding free agent quarterback Blake Bortles to the roster. NBA news, the Hawks have clinched a playoff berth, beating the Wizards 120-116. Knicks were idle last night, but still clinched a playoff spot by virtue of the Celtics' loss to the Cavaliers 102-94 Cleveland. Nets beat the Spurs 128-116. James Harden returned from his hamstring injury after missing more than a month. He finished with 18 points and 11 assists in 26 minutes. LeBron James did not return from his ankle injury for the Lakers last night. Lakers were also without Anthony Davis. They still edged Houston 124-122. And the NBA has created the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award that will recognize a player who best embodies his strive for social justice and racial equality. The winner will be announced during the playoffs.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll see a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Can't rule out a slight chance for some showers and storms with highs into the upper 60s. Showers and storms, then more likely for tonight, will drop to a low of 45. For Friday, lingering slight chance for a morning shower there with highs reaching 73. And then more scattered shower and storm activity into the day on Saturday, highs right around 70. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Maybe you can relate to this. A lot of people think they're stuck with their health plan. It costs too much, or for whatever reason, they just don't like it. The great news, you are not stuck with it. There is a choice. It's called Medishare, and you could save so much. The typical savings for a family is $500 a month. Major difference maker. This is the affordable alternative to health insurance. And just to give you a little more info about Medishare, it's a Christian healthcare sharing ministry. It's worked beautifully for 26 years, has more than 400,000 members, and they've shared over $3 billion of each other's medical bills. So, yes, they can help share your needs, too. So you're not stuck. There's an excellent alternative. Whether you're single or married, you got a family, Medishare is super flexible. You can choose an option that works for you and start saving lots of money. You can join anytime. They're great to talk to. No pressure. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we have the pleasure of having Mr. Chad Dolan from the Dawson County Racetrack. He heads everything up down there and getting ready for some more racing on Sunday. Chad, how are you?
Great. How are you doing, Dave?
I am good. Excited about what Jeremy's been telling me. He's following you very closely about the races this year. Of course, last year you guys were struggling along with the COVID situation, but you didn't let it get you down. Before the summer was over, you had racing going. But this is a little bit more normal year. So tell us what you have coming up.
I tell you what, Sunday night we've got Vintage Night here at the Dawson County Raceway, and it's presented by Holbein Lawn Service in Kaylana, Lexington. We've got Gatra Cars, a good old-time racing association. It's the old 34, 36 coupes and whatnot that'll be racing here that night, and so it'll be an added feature, added event that on Sunday night. So looking forward to those guys. I don't think they've ever been here to Lexington, so looking forward to seeing those guys this weekend, and along with our 5 IMCA classes, and looking for a great show this weekend.
Tell us a little bit about the cars. Are these cars that we remember guys my age when we went to the stock car races, when they would pull an old coupe out of the ravine out in the country and turn it into a stock car, or are these fancier than that?
No, I mean they might look a little fancier now. Some of the cars are actually, the body parts and things are of those cars. Of cars that raced in Broken Bow back in the day. You had Phil Simmons and Dean Ward and Rex Fan and all those guys way back then. That raced up there, Donnie Steinmark and all those people. And so yeah, it's kind of a tribute to those, and it's kind of a bring back of the memories of all those type of cars that raced back then. For sure. And I mean it's a really neat deal. They're maxed out on 327 cubic inch engines, and I tell you what, they get around the racetrack pretty good.
I bet they do, and I imagine it's pretty competitive.
It's it is. They put on a really good show.
All right, and will they be racing several times, several heats throughout the night? How's that going to work?
Yeah, normally I talk to John, promoter, and I mean, they're looking anywhere between 15 to 20 cars, so there'll be probably 2 to 3 heats of those and an A feature. So I mean, we look at, when we add events like that to the show, I mean, we look at not trying to keep the show running very late, because we want to get people still home on Sunday night and good time. And
right.
So we got pressed for that the last race, but we made it. We got our whole show in 2 hours on May 2nd, and I mean, without great drivers and without the staff that we have, I know that would not have happened.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, especially first time out early in the year. How many staff members and/or volunteers does it take to put on a race, Chad?
We've got 35 to 37 people here on a Sunday. Depending on the event. And I mean, what you said is exactly right. Without every one of those people, it's just almost impossible to put on a show, the type of magnitude that we have. And I'm hoping the weather's better this weekend so we can slow the show down a little bit and have a little more fun with the people in the grandstands and, the entertainment side of what we do. We still were able to give away a bicycle and some cash and some things last week, but sometimes you can move the show along too fast and want to have time for people to sit down and enjoy it and have a good Sunday evening too. But to answer your question, Dave, yeah, I mean, it takes anywhere between 35 and 40 staff members, volunteers, between concessions and running the whole show to put on an event like this.
Well, remembering last year, once you got going, you were really successful in recruiting cars from all over the country coming in. How's it going so far, and what are you looking for on Sunday?
It's been really good. The first night, we had cars from 3 different states here on the first night. And, everybody knew there was incoming weather. We knew it was going to rain. We just didn't know when. So, I mean, those guys have to come from, a long ways away. I'm sure, I know that they look at that.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at, our car counts are good. If anywhere between 70 and 100 cars, and I'm looking forward to a really good season this summer. I just, we've got 9 more shows throughout the summer. On May 30th, KBBN will be joining us down here for the Wes Esslinger Memorial, the dirt late model race that we'll have here. And, so that's going to be a really fun event on Memorial Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And, we've got a lot of, other events throughout the summer that we're not trying to pack everything into 1 month like we had to last summer to have the races.
Yeah. Well, you pulled it off, but this is a lot more convenient for you and everybody. Lots of good racers coming in this Sunday. What time should folks start showing up?
I tell you what, Dave, gates open at 3:30. The racing starts at 6 o'clock here. So I would tell people, obviously the earlier you get here, the better the parking stall you get. We have additional parking north of Stevens Arena, but you can come in from the north side by the sale barn also. So, we got plenty of parking, and you can walk straight south to the north ticket booth there. But 3:30, the gates open. Got 100 free all beef hot dogs and 100 free Cokes from Holbein Lawn Service and the Dawson County Cattlemen. And so we give those, we'll give those away every week. And, But gates open at 3:30, and the racing will start at 6 o'clock.
All right, and you always have some opportunities to register for things too. I think when folks show up before they get into racing, and with the weather hopefully being more cooperative, you'll be doing things like giving things away. Your great announcer does a super job there, and then I don't know if you're still spinning the wheel and doing all those things.
We are. We're spinning the wheel. We're giving away flat screen TVs, and we're giving away bicycles and cash and food prizes and all those things. So, I mean, we're having a lot of fun down here for sure. So, I mean, definitely get out and enjoy yourself on a Sunday night. I mean, this is the place to be for sure.
All right. Bring the whole family. I know it's pretty reasonable for the entertainment value. In fact, very reasonable for the entertainment you have and the chance to win all those prizes. I know you welcome the entire family, including all the kids.
You bet. We do. Adults are $12. Kids are $5, and 5 and under are always free here. So I mean, we keep our concessions as reasonably priced as we can. I mean, Dina's always got specials going on there. So you don't want to get down here and see your locals. Downey Drilling number 6 stock car put her in victory lane for the first time on May 2nd. So that was pretty exciting for some people in that Broken Bow, Myrna area up there to see the Downey car get in victory lane on Sunday.
Yeah. Yep, and there's folks from far and near that come and race, and that's what makes it fun. Wherever you're from, there's likely to be a driver or two from your area. So we encourage you to drop into the races this Sunday. Chad, is there anything else that you wanted to highlight that we didn't talk about today?
I don't think so. I think just, get out and support the racetrack and get out and bring your family. We've got a really good, fun family environment down here, and we're made some changes on the track surface, that's going to make the racing a lot faster, I believe. And so get on out here to the Dawson County Raceway on Sunday. Again, gates open at 3:30. Green flag drops at 6. Get your free prizes, your free hot dogs and Cokes, and cheer on your favorite driver.
Okay, Chad. Always a pleasure. Look forward to hoping to see you at the end of the month, and we'll certainly look forward to helping broadcast from there on the Memorial Day weekend. But until then, keep up the good work, and it's nice talking to you. Thanks for being on the Breakfast Show.
Thanks, Dave. Always a pleasure with KBBN. Thank you.
You bet.
Grocery Cart, serving Custer County for over 35 years. Fresh 85% lean ground round is $3.48 a pound right now, or save on Hormel Natural Choice boneless center cut pork loins, $2.18 a pound. Smithfield smoked sliced bacon is $2.98, or pop a Red Baron pizza in the oven. They're 3 for $10. In the deli, Kretschmar oven roasted turkey breast is $5.88 a pound. Fiora Mega Roll paper towel 8 packs, as well as Mega Roll bath tissues, are only $3.98. Grocery Cart. Shop with them on East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Rose Lane Campus in Loop City provides skilled nursing care, respite care, inpatient, outpatient therapies, and memory support. In addition to their long-term care facility, Rose Lane Campus also offers 10 assisted living apartments called The Gardens. Everyone at Rose Lane is proud of the graduating seniors. We are sure that many wonderful opportunities are just around the corner. Congratulations and much success from Rose Lane Campus in Loop City.
Free up your time. With Steel, you can spend less time working on your yard and more time doing the things you love. Not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot, Steel is only available through our 10,000 local Steel dealers. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. Lowe's and the Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies. Get big league performance in your backyard with Steel battery tools. From mowers to trimmers, our AK Homeowner Series starts at just $199.99. Steel is not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot. Pick up at over 10,000 local dealers. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. All prices MSRP. Available at participating dealers. Lowe's and the Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
9:16 is your time. Couple program notes here that we wanted to talk about. I earlier mentioned we were going to be visiting with Megan Swoboda, who is the Broken Bow Library Director, and we're going to move that to tomorrow. And so you'll be able to hear about that tomorrow, about the book activities that are taking place. Let me just talk about that a minute here, and then we'll invite you to join Megan tomorrow on The Breakfast Show. Book giveaway will be taking place tomorrow morning on the show. We're going to give away a book titled Wildland. It's a novel written by Rebecca Hodge, and they're going to have a Zoom meeting on May 17th. That would be next Monday, I believe it is. And you're invited to come in around 7 o'clock and enjoy a conversation with the author of Wildland, a novel just released. It's a heart-stopping, New York Times best-selling book. So you're going to get the top book here to talk about. If you get a chance, stop into one of your local libraries and pick it up. There's available at Sargent, Callaway, Finch Library, and Arnold. Also Ansley and Broken Bow, of course, having the book available for you. We're going to be giving a book away tomorrow on The Breakfast Show after we have our conversation with Megan. And you can join the discussion at the library on the 17th. Call the library for more details at 872-2927. And this will be taking place on Monday. So if you don't get a book ahead of that, you get one afterwards and read it after you see and hear Rebecca visit with folks at the Broken Bow Library and pick up one of those books at our area libraries. And we'll be visiting with Megan tomorrow on The Breakfast Show. And Megan will be featured along with Governor Ricketts tomorrow, as he is going to be interviewed on The Breakfast Show tomorrow morning. Gavin Higgins will be talking with the governor. We'll have that on for you about 9:15 tomorrow, and topics will include immigration, Beef Month, the Nebraska Department of Ed draft health standards, and the 30 by 30 impact on Nebraska. That's a big conversation matter right now, and we're going to be having that conversation on The Breakfast Show with Gavin Higgins and the governor of Nebraska tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour. So that's another programming note for you. And one more programming note. Last day for senior salutes. We'll be saluting Loop City today, and they will be the grand finale of our senior salutes for this year. We appreciate all the students' cooperation, the schools' cooperations, and, of course, all the businesses sponsoring our senior salutes. Couldn't do it without them, no way, so we appreciate it very much. But we'll conclude those today. And then also we'll be having track reports from Aurora at the B5 district, which Broken Bow is involved in. And as Brent mentioned earlier, several other area teams competing in different locations today. And Brent will do his best to round all that up for you, all that information, have that on the air tomorrow and hopefully posted. But he's going to put in a long day today in Aurora. And then they'll prep up and get ready to go to Omaha for 4 days of track coverage, and Gavin Higgins will be going along with Brent next week to get some interviews with the kids. So we're going to add a little extra to our reports next week from Omaha's Burke Stadium. So that's programming notes. One more promotion we wanted to talk about. They're having Ems Night here in Broken Bow. Come out and celebrate EMS Week and meet all the great EMTs of Broken Bow, all of these great volunteers. And you can do that on May 20th. May 20th. Looks like that is a Thursday, next Thursday, a week from today. And they'll be inviting you to come in between 4:30 and 7:30 p.m. at the Fire Hall here in Broken Bow behind Dollar General. They'll have door prizes and some money giveaways. And if you need more information about that, get a hold of Andy Holland at 872-1253, 872-1253. Thank you for your support of your local ambulance squad. I have a flyer in front of me here as I speak to you, and I'm looking at a picture of all these great volunteers. Without them, we would be in big, big trouble during emergency situations, no doubt about that. Also, I want to visit with you this morning about Circle V Stitching Post. Velma is ready to go for you. She's always ready to go out there at 43920 Paulson Road. No reason to head out of town. Velma can help you out. Stop and take a look at the catalogs that she has, many catalogs, to find the perfect apparel or item that you would like to have personalized, which, of course, she is an expert at. And you can grab some ideas. Velma can help you create something that you'll love. And remember that she has in stock items to personalize as well. one of those that she carries are the personalized towels, and she's had a lot of those go out during the spring season, but still some left. Colorful towels, perfect for wedding gifts and so forth, graduations. If maybe there's about 4 or 5 schools in the immediate area that are still having graduation this weekend. So if you haven't got that done yet, better skip on out or give her a call at 872-6173. And if you're looking for uniforms or team apparel, Velma can help you create something for that as well. Just call her at 872-6173. Hats, shirts, you name it, Velma can personalize it for you and does a great job. All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
Congratulations, seniors, from Acres Equipment Solutions in Broken Bow. It's that time of year. Equipment is in the field or headed there. If you need parts or service, talk to Acres. They'd love to save you some green on that green equipment. Their staff offers exceptional customer service and can help you match the needs of your operation, whether large or small. Call or stop by and let them know how they can serve you. Acres Equipment Solutions, East Highway 2 Broken Bow, wishing the graduates the very best.
Would you rather walk across hot coals or have poison ivy? Everywhere. Some choices are lose-lose, but it's all win-win at Taco John's. Choose 3 chicken street tacos or 3 chicken soft-shell tacos for just $5. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Order through the Taco John's app to skip the line and get your delicious fast food even deliciously faster.
Staying on top of agriculture's latest trends and developments can be a full-time job. The new bi-weekly podcast from UPL Open Ag can help. Hosted by veteran farm broadcaster Ken Root. The Root of the Matter is a frank and open conversation with some of the brightest minds in agriculture, exploring the topics that affect your operation, your livelihood, and your lifestyle. Look for The Root of the Matter wherever you find your favorite podcasts, or visit uplrootofthematter.com. This message is for all the corn and soybean growers out there who aren't made of money. If you're using a fungicide other than Zolera FX from UPL, you should know that no corn and soybean fungicide gives you a better return on investment, period. Zolera FX has 2 high-performance actives delivered at full rates for maximum performance and ROI in corn and soybeans. To see the data, go to ZoleraFX.com and always read and follow label directions.
9:25 is your time. We're going to run a little long today, but not too awfully long. But we have more things we want to bring you. One of those is a conversation about Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Roxanne is a certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience right here in Custer County in Broken Bow, Nebraska. And she is ready to go to work for you to help you hear better, or at least find out if you're hearing as good as you can. And right now she has a $500 discount for buying local, and she's offering a $1,500 stimulus special as well. So that goes along pretty far to helping you get set up so that you'll be set up to hear better and better. Now, there's no need to travel to Lincoln or Omaha or even Denver. Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here in Custer County in Broken Bow. And you can receive the good local service, the free follow-up care, and office visits. Now, Roxanne provides a state-of-the-art tech line, which includes rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to worry about replacing. And she is accepting new clients. And if you mention that you heard this information on the radio, you will receive a $50 coupon towards a purchase or chamber bucks, either one. So go in and tell her you heard it on the radio and get started on hearing better and improving your life. They have in May a Better Hearing and Speech Month package as well. So there's all kinds of ways that she'll try to save you money in this venture. To make an appointment, call Roxanne at 308-384-3852 to make an appointment or ask some questions. You can also stop by as she is located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building, 4 doors down from Bow Bootery, and the business name is on the glass on the window in the front. And she is open for appointments on Monday and Tuesdays, and the hearing tests are free, by the way. Give her a call before you drop by and set up a time to see her at 3852. Breakfast Show. Jobs, and more jobs available out there. You know, we've talked about it before, but it's worth repeating. If you have family or friends that live elsewhere and maybe are dissatisfied with where they're living, or maybe they are satisfied and you'd just like to offer them a chance to come back home or find out how it is to live here in good old central Nebraska, get a hold of them and let them know there's lots of great jobs out here. Here's one. As a matter of fact, the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway construction technician in the Broken Bow area. For a full job description or to apply, go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. You can also view these details on the employment page right here on our sandhillsexpress.com. An online state application must be completed, so notify Nebraska State personnel at 402-471-2075. That's again 402-471-2075 if you need accommodation in the selection process. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer, and you can find all the details again on the employment page on Sandhills Express. Another couple of jobs are available at Sargent Drilling. Now, they're looking for a pump installer, and you might give them a consideration here and contact them. You got to have a clean driving record and the ability or already have a CDL. Experience is preferred but not required, and you'll be doing things like installing and removing various type of pumps, performing pump tests, various duties associated with water wells and distribution systems, and they are willing to train a qualified candidate. Competitive wages, health insurance, 401k, life insurance, supplemental insurance, as well as vacation, sick, and holiday pay, and they, of course, are an equal opportunity employer. Apply in person at the office, West Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska, at 308-872-5125, or go online to sargentirrigation.com. Also, another position available at Sargent Drilling, which is a service technician position. And by the way, the pump installer, I'll go back to that one real quick, has a $1,000 signing bonus, and the service technician position has a $2,500 signing bonus. So if you are hired, there's a bonus right off the bat at Sargent Drilling Company in Broken Bow. And again, some of those same requirements like the CDL or a clean driving record or able to obtain one comes into play there. And a lot of the same information for benefits. Get a hold of them. Call them at 872-5125 right here in Broken Bow, 872-5125. And again, all of this information is on sandhillsexpress.com. So jobs, and more jobs available here in Custer County. Also, Custer County is a pretty cool place to raise money for one another. And one of our leaders in that area is the Custer County Foundation. Lindsay Cook and her crew and board are adamant about putting money into the pockets of young people for scholarships, for ventures in communities that have projects that they need help with. And so that's pretty exciting, and they've been doing it now for 30 years. So the Custer County Foundation is excited to announce Give for Custer County, a program where local nonprofits throughout Custer County can hold fundraisers for their respective organizations, and the Custer County Foundation will match those funds raised to help celebrate 30 years. And online donations will be accepted July 13th through the 15th in this program, and in-person donations will be accepted June 15th through July 15th. To learn more or sign up to be a participating nonprofit, go to custercountyfoundation.org or give for Custer County under the Giving menu, and select that when you get on the page, and you'll find all the information there, or give them a call at the office at 872-2232. You can go online at custerfoundation@msn.com. Participating nonprofits should sign up by May 15th. So you got a couple of days to be included in Give for Custer County. I think I've covered it all, and I invite you to join us tomorrow. Again, we'll have the governor on the breakfast show tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour, Nebraska's Governor Pete Ricketts. And we'll also be visiting with Megan Swoboda, who is the director of the Broken Bow Library, and she's going to be talking about a book activity. So that's going to be fun. We'll have other guests in as well. Don't have the list yet in front of me, but I can tell you it will be fun. And Brett will be back as our co-host. And again, thank you to our replacement co-host today, James Klang. And also thank you, Stephanie, for the nice note you sent to us here this morning. I want to remind you of one last thing. Tomorrow, the Southwest Conference Cup celebration will take place. Broken Bow's athletes were awarded the Southwest Conference Cup, which is quite an honor, and they'll be celebrating the boy and girls athletics how do I want to say it? I'm going to get it. What they've achieved in this past difficult school year. And they're going to be honoring and celebrating athletes and participants who helped with this awesome achievement and award. Students will march over to North Park tomorrow afternoon at about 2 p.m., and they'll return to Mark Russell Field at approximately 2:20 p.m. to have a pep rally celebrating this, and the community is encouraged and invited to attend. So don't forget about that. That's tomorrow as we celebrate the award Southwest Conference Cup champion celebration tomorrow beginning at 2 o'clock with the Broken Bow Schools. Hope you have yourself a great day. I'll be helping Jeremy with Party Line today, so I'll talk to you then.